Yeehaw!
I can never tell anymore. It's been one of those weeks, man. I'm telling you what.
Alternate
What's going
universe.
on, gang? Let's see if I think we're. Hang on. Let's see if we get some signal. Come on, baby.
Is there a gang? Is there an actual group of more than 2 people waiting for Twitch?
Hey, there is actually. We got our usuals in here. We got Zeron in here, and our video game wrap up, and we got a few of us in here. And as we're broadcasting, that'll help. Let me fire up a match here. I just started up the new build. It sounds like I was kind of flipping through it earlier just to kind of check it all out, and I've kind of got his. I'm going to pull up a little checklist of what we're supposed to check into tonight. But boy, Robert
Cool.
the man once again. Robert the man.
He's rocking it. He's had the flu like for a while now, so he pretty much just rolls out of bed and lurches over his laptop on the floor beside his bed and stabs a few keys and sends us an update. So we're happy. It's all good, man.
Let's see. Wow. Real Valley. I think I'm trying to pronounce his name. He's very excited. All right, so I'm just going to fire up let's see. Let's do a 4-way cage match. I'm dying to see how this looks. I had this fired up earlier. In fact, I'm going to just set it up for. Okay, maybe I'll back up a little bit here because we'll kind of go through some of the new stuff as we kind of roll in here. But we added. Robert went in and fixed a bunch of the stuff in terms of the 3 and 4 player matches, and now we've got a 4-way cage match. And what's also nice is I can just set it up to be all CPU controls, which I am super stoked about. I love Simmed.
Can I make a prediction?
Go for it.
Frame rate parking lot.
Well, it's the frame rates are going to be a little bit of an issue, but that's all right.
Yeah, we're asking a lot of this damn game, man. We haven't done a whole lot in terms of optimization, so the fact that Robert can get a whole bunch of people in a cage working, I'm pretty impressed, man. Plus,
I'm sure the frame rates are going to go to hell, and that's okay. It doesn't feel like it while I'm playing it. Like, I don't really feel like I don't feel like it's sluggish or that things are lagging at all. I don't know.
Me neither. We've got we can check the frame rate while we're doing bug testing.
Well, and I'm not so sure. He's got that frame rate indicator. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
You know what? I've had other bug testers report the same feeling. They think the game is performing a hell of a lot better than the frame rate indicator is indicating.
I don't know if. Let's see. Pain. Thanks for Robert, because Eric, you should only do referee things. Cage match isn't for you. Yeah, that's a very. Somebody's clearly watched the broadcast before. Oh man, gang, I'm sorry I'm a little late tonight. Just lots of stuff in the life. So I'm apology for the late Twitch here tonight. I appreciate Dave hanging around here tonight. So.
It's all good, man. Well, you were on the road for Thanksgiving, right?
Yep.
And you had to do a family
trip.
I
was laid up. Me and my travel stomach. I am incapable of digesting food sometimes, and so I got literally halfway through the 9-hour drive, and I had some bad fast. It wasn't even fast food. It was like Panera. That's not terribly outrageous.
I remember you came to visit Vancouver the first time, like 20 years ago, right? I remember that look of horror in your face when I politely informed you, we don't have Panera here, Eric. You're like, what am I going to eat?
Well, and like I said, I must have had something that didn't agree with me, because I am sitting there laying on the floor of a bathroom in a McDonald's in Youngstown, Ohio, which is basically no. I'm not going to say anything more about it. I'm from Michigan. I'm supposed to hate the whole state of Ohio, but yeah, boy, my stomach went to hell, and I'm just sitting there just wanting to die in this bathroom. And that was my whole rest of my trip. And so I'm also quite possibly the world's worst person when it comes to self-care when I get sick. And so my solution to my problems was to just stop eating and drinking for 4 days.
Oh, sure.
That's rational, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
God. And so, you just all the problems exacerbate, and then I got super dehydrated, and I swear I probably died twice on the way home because I was like, no, nothing's going in my system for 9 hours. Just dry. Oh. So I'm still. I just. Oh God, we got people. We got people watching, and we got people in here. So Yeah, Payne, I'm hoping for the right arm clothesline myself. Did you notice that, Dave? Have we mentioned that before in the broadcast? Maybe somebody, one of our bug testers picked up on that. But our clothesline, that's why it doesn't look right, is because he's throwing it with the left arm.
Now, if it was animated with the left arm, then what's the problem?
Did people only throw clotheslines with the left arm, with the right arm?
Oh, so it doesn't look right. Geez,
Nope.
I wasn't quite sure what people were saying
Isn't that the rule in wrestling, that everything goes to the right?
Well,
Like when it comes to some of that kind of stuff?
Yeah. North America versus Mexico, yeah. But,
I'm with you.
But, yeah, I mean, I was kind of a bit confused with people, saying it didn't look right as to one animation flowing to the other, or just,
Well, no, just when the guy is throwing it, it looks weird to me because I'm not used to that setup. It doesn't look right to me.
Okay.
I think that's why. And somebody else mentioned that too, that they're looking for a right arm clothesline.
Well, that won't stand. Heads will roll.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying,
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of like the pulled back angle here. Now I've got the animated crowd going and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know especially if we dim the transparency in this front cage wall, we might be onto something here. But I love this sim idea. This looks great.
I love simming. I mean, it sounds like a nerd thing from hell.
Oh God, I am all about the sim.
Yeah. I'd rather sit back
great.
and watch a video game wrestle than most.
Oh, this is really going to be fun because then the computers are going to ragdoll. Like, oh, look out!
Exactly.
Oh no! Oh, this is okay. This is going to be fun. Okay, I'm excited now. Yeah, wow. I know. I'm wanting the transparency too. I know, gang. I know. I hear you.
Oh, here we go, man. Someone's going for it. Nope. Yep. Nope.
Fake Sting just got launched.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the rules are in this particular match type. Like if it's pinfall and then elimination, or if it's first. I didn't check to see the rules as they were set up, so I guess when the match ends, it ends. Maybe it is first one out, but this is going to be intriguing. I'm very curious to see. And it's what's fun is like they actually fight each other. They grapple. I mean the AI. He's done such a bang up job. Maybe this is easier than I think it would be, but.
Well, we've always kind of held ourselves to a standard where we would like it to be as, as deep as like the Fire Pro kind of AI.
Sure,
but
sure.
When you're watching the game, when you're watching a match, it's pretty hard to tell. You know what I mean?
I don't really mind. I don't even really mind this angle too much. I maybe would zoom into the ring a little bit tighter. But this doesn't bother me. This is kind of fun to look at this. But yeah, these cats are going out, and then they kind of zoom back, and then Fake Sting is about ready to send Grasshopper launching. Oh, there we go. There's some see how when you pull back. Oh, it's shit. I'm sorry, guys. I have the sound effects going.
I love this gauge.
Sound effects off. And resume match. Okay, maybe this is a good time as any to kind of show you that what Robert added was this is something for kind of our own diagnostics going. He's got a little command in here called display FPS for the frames per second, and when you do that, you get like a little menu item here. It's kind of annoying, like how large it is, but this gives us what it does is, again, I'm not so sure how accurate that number is, but what it does is and as we go through the evening here, we have some things that we can turn off and on, like the Titantron, like the animated crowd. You can even fight in like an empty arena. And he put this up here to kind of test to see if this, at least has an effect on performance at all. So don't freak out when you're only seeing 11 frames per second. I think we're running a lot faster than that personally.
No, that's not 11. Yeah, that's not 11 frames.
So, but again, it's what we're trying to see. What we're trying to see is an improvement if we turn off some of these other settings. So we can kind of look at some of that over the course of the evening. But, yeah. Yep, Zero, and I just implemented it for the frame rate count. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to go over the course of the evening here. We were floating around like that. By that measure, it's like a 12 frames per second. Again, I think we're getting better than that. But we'll see. Robert, I've got like a little list here. He said he fixed the cage match bug when pinning your opponent once for the victory, but won't count the pinfalls afterwards. We've run into that on episodes of Twitch before, where like the match. Oh, look, is that new? See, I never exit the cage from the... Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, oh God. Robert is just nailing all this stuff. I'm so impressed by all this. When we've had that in Twitch before, where like somebody will get pinned and the match will keep going. And apparently he fixed that bug.
Nice.
He fixed some animation, some of the root motion on several animations. So hopefully that'll get cleaned up yet. Yeah, no, we haven't had any teleporting yet. So that's been, looks like, cleaned up.
Yeah, it's been looking pretty clean so far from what I've seen. I'm really impressed. Like for 4-way, I expected it to be completely low frame rate, but it's holding together pretty good.
Fact, I'm gonna start making notes of this myself here. Start making some reference notes because so we got ballpark 12 FPS. That's 4-way cage.
It would be unplayable at 12 FPS. You couldn't play it.
Right.
So yeah.
It will at least give us something like a frame of measurement. Oh, we got 2 guys climbing the cage now. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Oh my God, we might have our first double ragdoll. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm waiting.
Oh my God! Oh, oh, wait till you see this one.
All right. There you go. All right, they're both going for the glory. Oh no! Oh yeah! I only wish they collided midair.
Well, that's like I'm trying to. What I haven't seen before, like that's one of the things that I just noticed, and again, I don't. This is probably deliberate. I think that's how we want the behavior to be. When the guy hit the one cage wall, the other guy was still able to climb okay. So it's only ragdolling on the one cage wall that you hit, which makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, it would just be total abuse.
Yeah, that ran really smooth, even with multiple ragdolls going. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, good job, Robert. Oh, I see. I love this double CPU. Sorry. I hate marking out for our own stuff. I really do. But okay, so this was full. Okay, so this was full settings.
All right.
With animated crowd. With video Titantron. And what's the other setting? There's another one that's I can't remember. All right. But okay, so those are the full settings. So we're getting this. The number that we're seeing is 12 FPS. So we'll try this. We'll compare this to like single. We'll do like a single match and some of this other stuff turned on.
All right.
Oh God, dude, we've got to figure out. We had pretty good pop for the Survivor Series broadcast that we did. A lot of people really like the new concept art of the scaffold and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, thank you so much to our mystery mask artist for providing some stuff because he's working on some great stuff and that concept art and everything. Yeah, I'm loving it, man. It's great stuff.
But okay, so what else is in this? Okay, fixed a clothesline teleportation glitch when after performing the strike and pressing the run caused a bug. You'll notice that the logo is back on the curtain. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Let's see. Fixed a moonsault bug when performing the strike and pausing the game. It caused it to speed up the animation. I didn't notice that one.
No.
Added the ability to choose from all CPU controlled, so that's great. Cage match mayhem for both 3-way and 4-way matches. Yep, that looks good. Yeah, we'll get into the new render modes in a second. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Okay, so what we'll do is... Oh, fake Sting just took a tumble. So I gotta see. I want to find out how this match ends. Like what's the ending to the match? Is it a pinfall?
It's gonna be a long match, I assume.
Well, because no, these guys have got to get beat up. Sting's fallen like 3 different times.
You would think, right? Jesus. Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh, okay, we got like a little bug going here. Where? Okay, we might be stuck in a little loop here. It's oh no, he got up there. Okay. It took him a little bit. He was confused, and he kept falling down.
I have to concur with Zeron, man. The bug testers have been doing a great job.
Our bug squad.
Yeah.
Bug squad done good. That is so helpful. I saw the first bug report, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is amazing.
I know.
Oh, okay. Boy, did you see when we did the cutscenes? When they did the CPU jumped all the way up to 35, or the frame rates.
Okay.
Okay, so FPS for cutscenes. Well, not cutscenes, but the zoom in.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Look at that.
To 35 plus. Okay. Sorry, gang. I hate being kept in diagnostics tonight. That's really boring. Oh my God, am I that bald? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you need some art in those walls behind you too, man. Jeez.
Well, you know, I have something that I can put there, but I had this great gimmick idea where I was going to put like a different funny sign back there every week, but okay. So did the match just end, or is that okay? He's eliminated.
Yeah,
so what happens when he's? Oh no. Okay, the match.
He's eliminated. Oh, okay.
Nope, the match is over.
Oh, boom! I can't wait till we get flaming tables in the way of those falling people. That's gonna be great.
Oh man. Okay, so that did end the match. Okay, so we might want to change the verbiage on that. Yeah, look, Grimhold was looping. Yep. Glad they addressed Grimhold's walking. Oh yeah, we're gonna see if that gets adjusted. Dave, how does it feel to see a dream expanding now?
But I gotta tell you, man, like if you compare Pro Wrestling X now compared to like our best case scenario when we started, like
I would have thought this was. I would have thought this was like 2 years away. Where we're at right now. All right, gang. What I'm going to show you right now is the new option screen that we've got set up here. Most of this stuff you will recognize and you will see that we've already seen it before. But we've got 3 new ones here that I want to walk you through here that are. And I'm going to do these kind of one by one, so forgive me here, but I want to really isolate some of these FPSs for some of this stuff. So bear with me here. But we've got 3 different crowd render modes. We have the ability to do like a fully animated crowd. We've got one that's a non-animated crowd, which I think is what I'm going to do next, and then like an empty crowd. So I want to see what that looks like. We'll do non-animated. We'll set that. We'll non-animated, ring lights dim, stage lights full ring. I think that's what it was. Full ring lights, stage.
okay.
Okay, it looks like we've got 4 different options there. Full ring, stage lights, display camera render. Okay, we'll save those, and then we'll do that same kind of match, exhibition, four-way cage.
Yeah, as Payne and Valley are saying in chat, they do believe the crowd is killing their performance.
Which is probably not that big of a surprise if you think about it.
Yeah, well, that's when we started getting, more people mentioning that their frame rate and whatnot was taking a hit. It was after the update included the new crowd, right? So yeah, it makes sense. There's
okay, so definitely
a spot for us to work on.
And I can do some of this stuff in my own spare time. CPU. Okay,
you have spare time?
Shit. Sweet. Okay, so we don't need another entrance. Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of bounce back and forth between these match modes real quick. I'm not going to let the match finish.
Sure.
So this is with non-animated crowd. Okay, we'll see what kind of FPS we get there. Okay, so they're just this is like TNA mode. Okay. Okay, so that didn't have much of an effect. The animated crowd, I'm still at about 12.5. Okay, so that looks kind of weird though. They're all just kind of standing there, but it doesn't bother me. It's more like a Japanese match. No, honestly,
honestly, yeah, totally. They're being quiet and respectful. That's all.
They are being very respectful. Okay, so. Oh no! It's a double. Oh my God! Wait do you see this one? Oh, wait do you see this one? Oh, this is great. Watch this. They're both climbing the cage. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Double launch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh, That's lovely. I love the way they just skid across the ring on their necks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is we might have our first Bret Hart's and Hulk Hogan and who was it? Hulk Hogan and Boss Man. Who landed both at the same time? We got two guys climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! Look at this. Look at this scenario. They're both trying to climb to get out of the cage at once.
Oh, the other guys are in a loop. Interesting.
Yeah, they're stuck.
Have you done the moonsault off the cage yet?
I have done that. I have pulled that off.
Oh, yeah. It's a beauty.
Okay, so let's quit this one. Okay. So
oh yeah, Theodore wins that one. Come on, totally.
Okay, so options. Okay, so that was non-animated. Let's try empty crowd. This will be like some of those old school. What was it? It was four-way cage. Yep. CPU. And let's do D-zone, and let's do this, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Nice.
Okay, let's see how this looks. Pain's apparently a mark for quick dose. Alright, so I need to see this. Okay, so this is... So that was still 12. So
okay.
Four-way cage. I think the cage is going to end up being a big...
Introducing first.
If it's an empty crowd, I don't know who's cheering these guys on, but... this will be TNA mode right here.
Man, I was watching my wife.
This will be TNA house show mode.
My wife was playing the new update of Rock Band 4.
Ooh, look at that!
Yeah, I don't know if you play Rock Band at all. But
I do not. Ooh, we're spiked. Okay, so that the crowd itself. Okay, so now we're getting up into the 21s now.
Nice.
Look at that. This is TNA house show mode. This is fantastic.
Well, I was gonna tell you, man. You got to see this in Rock Band 4, which it's like a music game where you play in front of crowds and stadiums and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they have a new story mode where literally you start by playing in front of like one fan, your biggest fan. So it's this big empty arena, and you're playing, and there's literally like one guy standing there in front of the stage, and it's got his animations and audio as one guy's like, "Yeah, all right."
What is this? What game is this?
Rock Band 4. They just did an update, a story mode update. And
so it's not okay. So it's not quite an empty arena. It's just like fans are barred from ringside.
No, it is literally. In ours. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ours. Look at that. Yeah. This is a screen capture moment. This is a TNA house show mode. Oh, that's so mean. I root for TNA. Their shows have been so much better lately.
What is the latest with TNA? What is the latest with TNA?
Corgan
Who owns
settled.
them? Who's running it? What the fuck?
Corgan settled with the other entertainment company.
Meaning what? Like, how much of that was story and how much of that was legit? Like,
I don't know. They settled, and now they're all happy-go-lucky now. But so that's. So whether the number is accurate or not, we got a bigger number by disabling the outside crowd altogether. Okay. So let's see what happens if I do those same settings and then do a non-cage, and see what we get there.
all right.
Sorry, gang. I'll do this in my downtime. Because as I said, I'm trying to isolate what specifically. So we want a four-way. Let's do elimination. Let's just do that. And CPU, which I am loving the CPU. This is going to come in so handy, dude. I love just sending these guys.
Nice to sit back and watch and capture some like screenshot moments. It's fun.
Let's see. This is truly amazing. The first non-Gong show. Well, Payne hasn't checked in a while. Our last ones have been pretty stable. Ever since I started I got a better internet connection, and that definitely helped. Okay, so let's see how this looks. And Dave is actually here.
Dave's not here, man.
Okay, so the cage added nothing.
I've dated myself with that.
So the cage we only bought about a couple of frames. So that's about 23. I thought the cage was going to be a huge hit.
Nah, the cage should really add a whole lot. I'm finding what I've noticed anyway is like, obviously the more wrestlers in the ring, boom, big frame rate dive. And,
Okay, is that okay?
Like to the point where I would consider even pulling out the 3 and 4-way match modes until we could improve them.
Oh, see, I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like when we're playing them that they feel bad. I don't. They're not bothering me at all. Like I'm feeling like they play just fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. It's just when we're coming up on the Steam Christmas sale and whatnot, we're gonna get a lot of new eyeballs on the game and first impressions and whatnot. I really want those.
Yeah, I know.
I want the function. They got to function.
Maybe what we do is we make the frames, because like if people see that number, they're gonna freak out. I would imagine anyway. Like even though it may not even be remotely accurate. And so maybe it's more of a secret thing. Zeron's like the FPS count is a lie. That has to be a sign. Dave, that's going in our next build. I'm making a sign that says the FPS is a lie.
Do it.
I'm writing this down right now.
Absolutely, man.
FPS is a lie. I love that. Oh, thank you, Zeron.
Yeah.
That is great because that is perfect. That's pretty fun. Okay, so let's do this.
I like it.
Let's quit the game. Let's now do singles. Let's just see what. I know the gold standard's 60. That's what everybody's trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that's hard. I mean, let's be honest.
It shouldn't be hard. Yeah, I could see it being hard if we were making like a Call of Duty game with like art assets and whatnot of that caliber in terms of like the budget on the poly count and whatnot.
Right.
And we should be able to comfortably hit 30. On today's machines.
One would think. I mean, I said,
Yeah.
and like I said, I think that I'm not so sure that number is even accurate. All right, so I'm doing one more here. So this is 4-way, empty, and then Titantron's off.
Okay.
Or at least I'm assuming what that means. That when it says image render. Yep, right on it right now.
Nice.
Yeah, Pain. I'm turning off the Titantron right now. Let's try this and see what kind of.
That Titantron rendering, the camera, real time, that definitely was a culprit.
I disagree. The numbers
Really?
do not bump even a little. Even a little. I'm shocked by that. They're all having a little. This is kind of cute. They're all having a little powwow before nobody can decide what they're doing. They're all having a little stare down. This is absolutely adorable. Fight, damn you, fight! Well, look at they're just like, dude, come on, somebody throw a punch! Yep. Somebody do something! This is the worst match in the history of Pro Wrestling X. Yeah, we got no bump. We got no bump from that.
It's a work.
They're all like they're slowly going in a little circle. Zero's like they cuddle before the match.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the arena's cold and they're trying to generate warmth. Like it's empty. Like nobody came. Like there's a snowstorm outside. Nobody showed up. Nobody's arrived. Nobody's coming to this one. I'm ending this right now. Okay. Okay, so let's quit this one. That was the worst match in the history of Pro Wrestling X. I'm really sorry, guys.
Oh
my God, a PWX curtain call. That's totally what that is. Big time marks, Zeron. That's great. Yeah. All right, so let's do options. All right, so let's see what that ring and stage lights off. Let's just see what that looks like.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be too
bad. This is the rock bottom. I don't know, man. None of that seemed to have any effect, so...
What we got to do is we got to add in some of the render options we had with Uprising, where you would literally turn off even normal mapping and shadows and everything, and have like Nintendo 64 rendering,
Oh, I would be all for that.
Maybe even
because it's all shaders. I mean, it's just at least I would assume that's shaders. Like black and white mode.
Rendering. Yeah.
Like if you do like a PG mode where like the blood, like you get blood, it goes to black and white or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, so no cage, and this is lights off. So so we'll see how we'll see if this is any kind of a culprit. I would have thought that Titantron would have done so much more, but I guess not.
You'd think, eh? You would think.
Crowd without animations are nightmare fuel. That's pretty funny.
Speaking of nightmare fuel, I went was in Disneyland, and we caught like
wow, look at that look.
We did Splash Mountain at the end of the
minimal.
night, and they had all the animatronics off because it was the last ride, and it was just the music, you know? Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
That's totally
and
terrible.
everything was just staring at you, not moving.
Robot Awesome, thank you for your support, and thank you for buying the game. When do you think the Scaffold match will come out? It looks so cool. That's a very good question. I would think we're probably not too many updates away from that.
Well, we've been looking. We got some animations we needed to add in terms of like climbing on and off a scaffold, and we'd like to recreate, the infamous scaffold spot, where you knock the guy to hanging by one arm and then you stomp on his fingers. We need to animate that kind of stuff, but the actual scaffold itself is ready to go. The platforming stuff is kind of worked out now because we worked on the cage stuff, so it's
Dude,
not
this
terribly
is
far
really
away.
weird with the lights out. We got a little bit of an improvement, but not much. Maybe a single frame out of the low light mode here.
That's funny.
I want to try that again with a dark ring background. I don't know if
Yeah.
Okay, so let's okay, so quick game. I want to try that again. I want to see what that looks like. I want to, because right now it's weird because it looks like the blue of the apron or the ring mat is like providing light, or just like a low light. Okay, so let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
Four-way elimination. I don't know if we have a dark ring surface though.
I'm not sure.
Oh, takeover. Perfect. Okay. Ding, ding. Sorry, guys. I know I'm bouncing a lot around here tonight. I'm sure everybody's tuning in to see our menus. This is just great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robot, hang with us. If you're curious at all about the development of the stuff, we've got our YouTube channel and stuff has a lot of our older videos. You can see how far we've come, even in the last 6 months. It's been pretty crazy. But yeah, hang with us. I know, like I said, especially the version of the game that you have available to you that you just bought is not this one. Although, like I said, this is not feeling too bad right now. Wow,
yeah, we're just bug testing this build.
Yep.
This build's getting put through the bug testing ringer, and then we're going to put that on Steam. That's the next build to come on Steam, the one we're playing for you right now.
Yep.
We just want to make sure that it doesn't suck entirely in terms of performance, because we want to make sure that,
I got to tell you, Dave, as far as I'm concerned, right now, like this build already feels light year. Like I could release this. Like I feel pretty good about this. Now I'm sure there's other bugs that I haven't spotted yet, but nobody's teleporting like they were in the last 3 and 4-way matches and all that stuff. And like I said, we got to get ragdolls in people's hands. People have been dying for it. We've been seeing it for 2 months. So.
Well, I consider this build, it's been put through the bug tester ringer. So I mean, if we're cool, and let's work on getting this to these guys in the next couple of days.
Yep. Okay.
Are you back in town now, Eric, or are you still on the road?
I am back in town. I got back on Saturday, very late Saturday night.
Okay.
And it's been an adventure ever since. So, all right. So we're going to do one last test, gang, and then we'll just play it for real.
Sweet.
I don't want to do any more. I don't want to do weeks of bug fixes. I am. You guys have waited long enough. Like I said, if it's up to me, which it's not usually, but single normal. Oh, cool! He's even got the CPU mode for the single player version. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, even people were. It was kind of cool. We had that pre-Survivor Series. Boy, did anybody like Survivor Series? I gotta admit, I don't think I liked it very much. I was.
Where do you stand?
I was pissed about that main event. I was like, me and my buddy, like they had just gotten done with a great 5-on-5 Raw versus SmackDown. The guys were out there over an hour. They were killing themselves, taking big bumps. And then Lesnar and Goldberg went out there and were done in a minute. And I was like, God damn it. Yeah. I was hot. I was hot.
Why? Now who you hot at?
I was hot at WWE. It felt like we got taken, is what it did. And it felt like it was a fuck you to the boys for going out there and wrestling for an hour, and then these two superstars just come out and yeah, we're just gonna do 3 moves and we're done. See you later, guys. Thanks for the payday. Oh, I was hot. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you do
now
with
now
that?
the aftermath.
Like, what do you do?
Well, and the thing is, Goldberg wasn't going to go out there and wrestle 60 minutes. I get that. But they also ended the show early. It was like 10:30.
Oh, that's right. Eh?
So I was hot. I was very hot. Now what they have done since, and ooh, look at that. Okay, so now we're up to 35 with 2 wrestlers. Okay.
Nice.
So that makes total sense. More guys, you know.
Yeah.
But so I was hot. And it wasn't like pleasantly shocked. I was like hot under the collar shocked. And like I said, for me, it felt like we'd gotten ripped off. Because that's like that's the kind of shit that boxing does, or UFC does. And it's like I paid $50 for this. Well, in my case, I don't, but you know what I'm saying.
You're saying yes.
In theory, other people, you know. But I was not happy. All right, so let's do this. Exit options, and we're just going to go back to like an exhibition. Oh, we'll do like a 4-way, but not in a cage. We'll just do 4-way elimination. Those are fun.
Sure.
This will probably take us the rest of the night. Okay, I'm going to pick a NXT ring. That's not NXT. That, and next. Cool. I'm sorry, the chat has been flying by. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the kind words there, Robot Awesome. That's great. We always love having new people. That's always great. And please, by all means, hit our Steam forums. Let us know what you think. This is really, really important. That's why we're doing these Twitch, and we're showing you warts and all. If things are broken and busted, we're not afraid to get out there and, hey, he did something different with the spotlight, and then the shadow's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, sorry, I'm going ADD on you.
Excellent.
Different camera angles would be nice. I like the old W camera angle before the crowd update. Yeah, we might have to look at something like that. That's one of the things we had talked about before, like having multiple camera angles to choose from. Yeah, I like Alexa Bliss too. I like her. Yeah, I know a lot of people thought Goldberg destroying Brock was like awesome because it's unexpected. Okay, that's cool. I get that, but I would have at least liked to have seen something out of the match. But that's just.
I just liked that the character. I mean, I thought it stayed true to the characters. You know, well, then again, it should have been like, you know, immovable object meets irresistible force. Right? You know,
Mr. Valley's the guy that's been doing the YouTube videos. I didn't realize that.
Nice.
And Robot Awesome picked right up on it. How be damned? Maybe I knew that and forgot, but rock and roll. Yeah, Valley, thank you so much for doing that. We love seeing everybody because he's the one doing the Fed, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
I know. I can't believe the stuff he's able to pull out with like limited, you know, assets that we give people like as we're building the game. You know, so.
Oh, we got
so
Alex Van Dam in here now. What's up? Hey, we got like 13 viewers here today. I didn't think anyone would be here with as late as it was getting to be.
Yeah. Does Dave have any future plans for taking interference to the next level? Interference is really on the back burner until we get the core game built out more, you know? I'd like to see interference play a bigger role when we get into story modes and whatnot, but for right now, it's just a fun little, hey, look at that, interference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a work in progress. I mean, it works like No Mercy does now. So, you know, it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Wow, this is great. I didn't think anybody would be online here tonight because it's so late. Oh, not the Fed. That's Ivatopia. That's right.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Sorry, guys. I get them so mixed up. Anyway, anybody making videos is still great. Like that, you're a rock star in my eyes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Ivatopia does a bunch of stuff too. Yeah, we got a bunch of little rock stars. It's nice. It's nice kind of seeing the ecosystem start slowly building up, or the kind of the community building up around some of this stuff. Makes you feel good. Because, like I said,
I just like giving people more and more stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like it's baby steps, but you know the people that there's kind of like so many different eras, so to speak, of Pro Wrestling X.
Yeah.
First, there was the Trust Us, Wait 10 Years era of Pro Wrestling X.
Well, no, we talked now, Dave. I talked about this. I said we've got our newsletter books, and we've got. I've been able to break it up into very specific eras. That's like the one where it's like it's a pipe dream, like it's the whole build up. You get that first year, then you have like the early concepting and prototyping phase. Then you have the studio years. Then you have the downfall, like where it's like the fall, where everything collapsed out from underneath us. And then we have, I guess you could call it the uprising era. And now we're kind of in the Steam era. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Yeah.
So it's been going a little while. So yeah, Robot Awesome, welcome to the party. It's been 14 years in the making. So
oh yeah,
there you go.
It wouldn't be fun if it was easy, and it's been a lot of fun.
Zeron, I have a theory. Correct me if I'm wrong. The place where the entrances happen is different from the place where the actual gameplay happens. I have never made that connection. I don't think that's the case. I don't know.
Yeah, you lost me on that one.
Yeah, that one's that's a conspiracy theory to me. I would need a little bit more. Dave, I'm telling you right now, our next sign that's going in the next version of the game, I'm going to make that tomorrow. The FPS is a lie.
Please do it. We need some fresh signs, man.
Alec, boy, we have got. This is like the fourth mention of the backstage rave room. I can tell you right now, apparently when we bust down that cage in the new arena, we're going to have to do some kind of disco shit back there now.
It's like an urban legend now, that old Pro Wrestling X rave prototype we did months ago, right? We have to put it in. We have to put it in now, much to the chagrin of of Robert and the art team. Now we've got to throw that. You walk backstage and all of a sudden,
gonna have a shirtless Dave back there. Oh God.
Yes, a shirtless Dave Horn to make it even more.
Oh God. Nobody. We got to at least take one of the characters from one of his. We have to. That's what we'll have to do. Is we'll have to have like a guy from M. Dickey's Wrestling Empire, and then like a guy from Horns, just like hanging out backstage, like on a. Like,
you know what? I started working on this like months ago, and Matt Dickey gave us the art files for his original like characters and everything from his 3D games. Even like the Matt Dickey model of himself.
When did we get that?
And I wanted to put it in the game, but the models are so archaic and not compatible.
But that's even more funny. If we just make them like true No Mercy style, where they're just like square faces and stuff.
Oh, I mean, like technically they couldn't even be put in our game. It'd be
because I want to be back there dancing like Alex Wright, where he's got the dance Alex dance. Kind of doing it on screen there. Oh, we're gonna need an animated GIF of that. Let's wait for that to show up. Is the team going to have the chance in the game? Hey, that's a really good segue into why don't you transition a little bit and talk us through what's going on with that the crowd audio and stuff.
Yeah, in the last couple of newsletters, we let people download the audio template for doing some crowd chants for us and submitting some chants, of you doing various things, and people started submitting them already, even though we didn't set up the submissions officially, but they found a way to submit to us.
How have they been doing that, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been getting MP3s from Facebook even.
You can send attachments via email or like through Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, people are dying to get this stuff to us.
Well,
so we've already been getting some good stuff.
That. All right, well,
yeah.
Keep a list going.
We should be getting some good stuff, man.
Have you
do
listed
the crowd
yet?
chants. Yeah, and it's all going to be totally workable and totally fine.
Really?
But what people have really been kind of hinting at is not only doing the crowd chants, but just the single taunts, like, the "you suck."
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask. I couldn't remember. Did you put that on the audio where like you could tell them to just freelance?
No, I didn't, but that hadn't stopped people from submitting, freelance.
No, because I believe me, this is my active plea. Freelance. Come up with shit on your own. I would die for that stuff.
Totally. Because there's a difference between crowd chants, which we all do in unison, which is what I've been working on with the community, right? And crowd taunts, which I call just single crowd members yelling shit, which I think is even more fun. Even more fun, Have some Easter eggs of people yelling weird stuff like,
Robot Awesome. Dave is really good friends with M. Dickey. We go way back with him. Like I said, our Pro Wrestling X has roots. It's been a very, very long ride. It's so yeah, we go way back with Matt Dickey. Dave knows him. I do not. I've never met the man, but much respect for what he's done, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Matt is a textbook kind of example of doing your own thing your way, come hell or high water, and eventually finding an audience and it paying off, right? Like, he experienced so much hate. I think he had the entire laser-focused wrath of every hater in the wrestling game community for years. And he just sat there with his middle fingers in the air and said, screw you all, I'm doing what I'm doing, you don't like it, suck it. And now he's literally got millions of downloads on the mobile platform. He's definitely found his genre, he's found his niche, he's found his platform, and he's killing it, you know?
Yep. So I'm happy for him. Good for him, man. He's a role model, man. They said, and just the fact that he did everything, top to bottom, programming, art, storyline, all that stuff. You don't need, it's just, as I said, it's impressive as all hell. So good for him.
Oh yeah, I've got his Weekend Warriors MMA game on my phone, on my Android, man. It's pretty good.
Oh
my God. I just realized it's 9:30. I have to hurry up and go do some parenting.
I got about another 15 minutes in me. It's getting late. It's about 11:30 here Eastern, but dude, I'm really stoked about this. Robert has really cleaned up this build. I think we go through one more quick round of bug testing just to see if we can find anything that he can squish really quick. But I got to tell you, this feels much better over what he had running with, especially with the 3 and 4 player modes. This is working so much nicer.
Yeah, I can't believe how smooth it seems to be right now. Even like with the infamously low Twitch frame rate, it's going pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy with this.
So we got a little bit of a bug going on there where like he looks like he's kind of stuck in a grapple, but that's the most I've seen here at all tonight. There's always going to be little bits of stuff, but geez, this looks really great. God, Robert, you are just the man. You are the man, Robert.
The man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I got to tell you, I am so happy about this CPU sim mode. I could sit there and I could just watch this. I don't know who's going to win this match, and they're like kicking out of each other's. This is great.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Yeah, I'm watching, having a good time.
100% Rudos. What does that mean?
100% bad guy. It's from in Lucha Libre.
I was familiar, but like, what's the 100% part?
Well, in Lucha Libre, you've got Rudos and Technicos, right?
Right,
Rudos
right. That I was familiar with. Yep.
So 100% Rudos just means you're like 100% bad guy. You're with the bad guys,
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I guess I've never. I use an i-Core 3 processor laptop. Do you think that's going to run this version okay? Run it. Let us know. We don't know. Shit, the hell if I know. Like I said, I do not have the world's greatest PC that this thing's running on, and they said it seems to be running just fine to me. So.
Oh my God! Death Valley driver. Did I just see that?
Yes, you did. Well, it's not. Was it a Death Valley driver or was it?
That's what I'm calling it.
Okay, so that's something right there. I just noticed that the grapple could almost be interrupted because. Okay, it looks like the pinfall leg hook is a little off.
Okay.
Just little bits and pieces. Yeah, Xeron, exactly. You noticed exactly the same thing I did. The freezing bugs seem to fix themselves in this build. They used to be permanent until the end of the match. Yeah. I agree.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of alignment off, definitely with that pin.
Just a little bit, but it's not. Like I said, it's only noticeable from that angle, and I couldn't tell if that's like a permanent. Like if it's just those. Oh, they dropped kick each other in midair, and one of the guys got bloodied. Wow, that was awesome.
Oh, can I see this? Is that what I'm about to see? Come on, do it. Okay, we got a cutter. Nice.
That was a double drop kick. Like, oh, that's really funny. Boy, I gotta tell you, every time I see like 3 guys like lined up like that, I still think I'm expecting the other guy to assist with the power bomb.
I know, I expect that too. Or the assisted pile driver, grabbing the feet and pushing them down.
Payne, thank you very much for stopping by, brother man. Said I'm getting tired too. like I said, I appreciate Xeron. I know Xeron's on very, very late European time, so I always appreciate.
Portugal.
Yep. So it's very much appreciated. Still, guys, doing a send a screenshot for a chance at a Steam key thing. We haven't done that in a little while. That's the people who like I think with like our screenshot submission kind of a deal. But hey, man, you know, fire us to something and post the thing.
Fire it up, man. Fire it up.
We pay close attention to all that stuff. So
yeah, throw some screenshots up, and we got every once in a while we actually get our shit together and do the screenshot Saturdays, and we'll take a look. And if we pick yours, absolutely, you get a Steam key, man.
Our Valley, where are you located? Where would be 1230 right now? Is that like Newfoundland? Like
probably. Yeah, about there. New York.
No, because New York's on Eastern. New York's the same time as me. That's why I was thinking he's got to be a little bit farther, like a Canadian, you know, something like that. Let us know, Valley, where you're at.
I love those Black Friday scenes from New York City there where Toys R Us 20 minutes after opening is like police taped off as a crime scene. Toys R Us.
It wasn't that bad. We only had like one shooting in America this year.
I don't know.
Southeast Asia. Oh, you must be like, it's 12:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. You win, brother. You win. Good for you, man.
Payne makes a very good point. Can we get more active on the Steam forums? Yes, we absolutely should.
I was just going to talk to you about that, Dave, because people, I guess, were bitching, and rightly so.
Rightly so. But yeah, we spread ourselves. You know, we get used to talking on certain platforms. You know, like we've been on Facebook all the time and the weekly stuff and blah blah blah. And Steam is where we post obviously the game and the builds and do a lot of bug forum stuff. But yeah, it's there's no excuse, man. No excuse.
Yeah, so why don't you get in there, brother man, and that'd be your homework. I probably ought to keep an eye on that stuff too, but just pulling me a culpa and just say, look, man, it's our bad.
No, Eric's going to be busy enough taking care of the Snapchat account.
Y'all don't want that.
Oh man, I have to make an emergency exit here. Hey, Eric. Since we're on public airwaves, are you available tomorrow for a little one-on-one? Okay, cool.
Available. Yep, I should be around.
I'll try to hook you up in the morning then, man. And everybody else, man, I have to peel out here. Thank you so much. I don't know if Eric's going to stick around for a couple more minutes or not, but yeah, I'm going to go watch some Pen Pineapple video and do some parenting and some pet ownership. And
one of those emergencies, huh?
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. So thanks a lot, everybody. I'm really happy with this new build. Thanks, everybody, for checking it out and giving us all the feedback that makes it better and better.
Yep.
And hopefully I'm here again next week and we keep rocking this shit. We're trying really hard to build a really solid next milestone in time for the Steam Christmas sale. So
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for that. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate everything, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
Yeah. Why don't you just set the headset down, Dave? Because I think when you close the audio. Okay, cool.
Will do. Cheers, man. Bye.
All right. Gang. I'll give you a quick little 2-minute warning here. I'm fading fast myself here. So I was trying to think if there's anything else. No, I don't want to restart the match. No, I'm pretty happy with that though, gang. I actually feel pretty good about this. You guys have seen it in other options where again or other Twitch broadcasts where the thing has kind of really been a mess. But Robert, you were just he did such a great job. So. Yeah, gang, if there's any other, I'll get my usual plea for any newcomers that we've got. ProWrestlingX.com is where you can go to kind of find all our stuff in terms of being online. We've got an email list that you can join. We send it out once a week. At ProWrestlingX on Twitter, Facebook.com/ProWrestlingX. And then we're on our Steam Early Access. And again, thank you everybody for their support. It's come a long way. It's going to be really interesting to see where this thing goes in the next year. Continually be astonished by all this stuff. So, and it's again, we've got a big thank you to our Bug Squad. You guys, seriously, you guys have no idea how much we appreciate all that stuff, and it just makes us all the better. So, and thanks for hanging in there with our Steam forums and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, life has just been kicking our butts here. There's no even there's no getting around it. Just people have been sick, people have been busy. Life is just kind of beating up a few of us here. So, but we appreciate you guys hanging with us. And like I said, I'm continually to be astounded by how this game comes together. And like I said, we showed off some of the screen concepts and some of that stuff from where we're headed with the UI and some of that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. I can't wait to get the next version out to you. I'm really going to be pushing hard to get this build out the door. I know it's never perfect, but it's like I said, it's you guys have waited long enough for some of this stuff, so definitely appreciate it. All right, with that, I think I am going to shut my mouth, go get some sleep because I'm tired and it's been a long couple of days. And but yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And like I said, we'll be in touch soon. Stay tuned to our social media channels, and we'll let you guys know when this build is live, so you guys can get in here and play around and show us some new screenshots and have fun with ragdolls and all that kind of stuff. So thanks as always, guys. Cheers.